Thank you. Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. First of all, we've been working in these 2 weeks preparing for this match against the Galaxy, which is another big challenge, another tough game that we're going to have in LA. Crucial for both teams in this match. And we started the first week trying to make sure that we got everyone healthier, that we give them a little bit more of rest. And now this week has been all preparing for this match and getting the guys now to a higher level to perform and be prepared to this match. We have had some players that travel to Loma, Bonilla, and Felipe Mora. So Felipe Mora and Bonilla, they will be arriving, or they probably just landed in LA. Tuiloma is questionable at the moment, and we made our plan, and we've been working on the things that we are preparing for the Galaxy, but we expect a difficult match.
Thanks, Gio. We'll go to questions and Sam Spiller, Stumptown Footy.
Hi, Gio. Thanks for taking the time. Tomorrow will be team's first match in a couple weeks. Like you said, it's been a couple weeks off. And you're also, in the midst of the 8-game unbeaten run, 4-game win streak. How do you ensure that the team stays focused and, kind of keeps that momentum going after a long layoff for the stretch run here?
Yeah, that's a good question. Ensure is an important word because we try to do everything possible to get them to a place that we feel that will get them ready to compete. But ultimately, is the players to make sure that that they arrive to the match with the right mentality, which they have shown so far during practices. The practices have been very good. The guys have been competing very well. The tempo of on everything that we do has been very, very good. So I do anticipate the guys being ready to play and be able to give a good match. But when you have 2 weeks that you don't play, especially when you have players traveling, we'll see how everything's going to be during the match. But if there's one thing about my players is that I know that they mentally are making sure that they're preparing well and together be able to match up everything that is going to come at us during the game.
Thank you. And just a quick follow-up. You mentioned the players traveling. You have Mora and Bonilla. It sounds like they're meeting the team in Los Angeles. Neither player has featured much for their national teams over the international break. I think Mora only played 45 minutes for Chile. How much do you believe that he will be able to contribute tomorrow, despite all of the travel kind of coming back into the team here?
Yeah, it's always that balance. You have to watch now even more because before, sometimes when players went into these windows, these FIFA windows, usually they used to go play 2 matches, but now they're playing 3 matches in very short period of time. In how you mentioned, Felipe is the only one that had 45 minutes in 3 games. Bonilla didn't play any minutes. We have to understand also how much they practice, how were the practices, how hard were the practices for them, to the fact that they didn't play as much, and then to see how was the flight, because for example for Bonilla, he traveled from Caracas to Santiago, and then from there they had to do stopover before they got to Galaxy, so LA. So it is, we have to converse with them. We have to talk. As soon as we were able to communicate with them today, we will figure that out. But I do expect them to be okay to play in the match, and we'll see how many minutes they will be able to give us.